We asked popular Israeli rabbi and historian Ken Spiro, what's the Jewish take on signs in the heavens, both in the Bible and for now?
It's a fundamental belief in Judaism that everything that happens in the world is for a meaning and it's a message hidden in there somewhere, even in an astronomical phenomenon. All the phenomenon that are supposed to be taking place soon in terms of alignment of stars and eclipses is creating almost zero buzz in the Jewish world. It's really going unnoticed. Because I think there's been so much messianic expectation in Jewish history. Jews are very wary about reading into specific people, specific events, or specific astronomical phenomena that this is it, because then when it doesn't happen, it's a big letdown. I would say from the Jewish perspective, I'm a historian and a rabbi, but I tend to look much more at the actual events happening on the planet Earth. And the only thing I would say is, since the rabbis always talk about the coming of the Messiah as a woman giving birth, the birth pangs. And the basic idea behind that is that just as a woman giving birth goes through contractions that get closer and closer together and more intense as you approach the birth, so too events on the planet Earth will get more and more intense and happen much more rapidly. And certainly I would say we see that things are speeding up very dramatically in the world, the change that is taking place, the political upheaval, the technological advances. As to whether that is linked to astronomical events that are coming, we'll only know, it's pretty soon, we'll only know at that time, but basically it's not, I think it's a much bigger buzz in the Christian world than it is in the Jewish world. And we could be hitting that end of days scenario. Certainly time is definitely running out. And as we see by looking at what's going on in the world in a positive and a negative way, I mean, the rebirth of the State of Israel, the reunification of Jerusalem, we just celebrated the 50th anniversary of that. I mean, that's unbelievable. That's prophecy coming true before our eyes. And what we do see is that the prophecies that are predicted pretty much in the Bible, by the way, and some of them are very unusual, unique, and unlikely, but they either have happened or are in the process of happening. And we're only a few headlines away from direct convergence of that biblical end of days scenario with the headlines in the news today.
The upcoming solar eclipse won't be visible in Israel, but Israelis did see a partial lunar eclipse recently. Take a look at our video of that lunar eclipse as an example of what you can see on our social media channels.